Hi lovelies, so welcome back to my channel. I'm going to be filming a really quick, let me get my mirror, get ready with me today. Basically we're going out to a place called Bongo's Bingo, if any of you know it, and let me just feel like that might be a bit better. I'm going to Bongo's Bingo and I basically have half an hour to do my makeup. So I'm just going in with the Primark brow pencil. You'll all know this by now. If you watch my videos regular, this is literally an absolute godsend of a pencil. So I'm just feathering that into my brows. No pink honey today because it is actually quite a time consuming product to use. Therefore when you're in a bit of a rush, it doesn't seem logical to use it. And once I'm happy with the brows, I'm then going to be going in with the trusty P. Louise base. This is in the shade 3. I'm just actually going to be taking a buffing brush to buff this onto the crease. We're not bothered about a really nice carved eyelid today, obviously being in a rush. Again, it's time consuming. So my biggest tip is to just get a big fluffy brush and just sort of whack it on and buff it out. It also just gives a more natural finish, to be fair, with the base. I like a carved look on a really sleek makeup look, but sometimes if you're just doing a quick and easy look, using a big fluffy brush to whack it on is the way forward. And I've been really into browns on my eyes at the moment, so I'm going in with the Clientele palette again. I need to find a new favourite palette. I'm going to be taking the shade Too Much, and I'm just going to be basically popping that all over the base of my lid, like so. Quite a dark shade. We're just going to be doing a brown smoky eye today, so I'm just popping and packing that on. You don't need to be too precise with this either. Oh my god, when I say precise, I don't mean put it up to your brow, but just as long as you've covered the lid and the crease sort of area. And then you want to take a sort of fluffier brush. Yeah, we'll take a fluffier brush. So I'm going to go in with this sort of tapered clean tapered brush, and I'm just going to sort of buff out those edges. I do actually have a bit of shimmer on that brush I've just used, so it has turned shimmery, but that's okay. We can have it shimmery. And then once you've buffed out the edges with a clean brush, you then just need to look at the shape and see if you need anything else. So then I'm just going to be going in with the shade Chic, which is like a, I don't know what sort of a colour you call that, like brick maybe, brick colour. And we're just going to be buffing that in the same place we've just blended out the edges. I don't know if you can see, I'll come a bit closer. I would zoom in, but like I say, I'm in a rush. But I did just want to get this filmed because I've wanted to get it filmed all day. Time has just caught up on me. But I think I will try and get another video out this week as well, which I will film tomorrow hopefully. But yeah, literally that is it. You just want to make sure you've really packed on them two colours in the crease so that your makeup's not gonna budge. And if you want to add a bit of shimmer, you can do. I am, because I'm that way out. So I'm going to be taking the shade Bronzy, and on the same brush that we applied Too Much, we're just literally going to be popping that all over the lid, like so. And the same on the other eye. So next you can add a bit of liner if you want to. I'm going to be going in with my NYX Epic Ink Liner in the shade Brown, and I'm just going to be, I don't know if you can see, I'm just going to be lining the lash line. Nothing too precise because obviously it's a very smoky look, but I'm not adding a wing, I'm literally just going to the end. This just helps blend the lashes in. Apologies if you can hear that music, by the way. That would be one of my flatmates. And then next we're going to be going in with mascara, so I'm just going to curl my lashes. I am now going in with the Smashbox Superfan mascara. I have quite a few favourite mascaras at the moment, and this is one of them. And it does give a clumpier effect, but my lashes are quite sparse at the moment because I've not long since had extensions on, so I find a clumpier effect sometimes just makes your lashes look a bit more full. Yeah, just nicer. So we're going to move on to the base makeup whilst the mascara is sort of setting. So I'm going in with my Primark Prep and Prime Brightening Priming Gel. I absolutely love this stuff. I am just going to go in my fingers today just for speed. But it is honestly so nice. Like, if you can get your hands on it, I would, because it's just a really nice cheap alternative. If you're someone that does looks a lot, you don't always want to be using your expensive products, this is what you need. And once I've applied that, the next product that I'm going in with is the L'Oreal True Match Plumping Tinted Serum. I'm just going to be going in with my buffing brush. Apologies, my brushes aren't clean, but we move. And I'm just going to buff that in with my brush, like so. I love this serum. I think it's such a nice lightweight coverage, but it just gives enough coverage to sort of work as a base. I'm just going to tap over that with my beauty blender. As you can probably tell, my brows have sort of diminished a bit, so we will be touching them up once I have completed the rest of the makeup. To be honest, I feel like I need to start doing my brows last, because especially if I'm not using pink honey, because it feels like I have to do this like more or less every time. So I feel like maybe it's time for a change of routine. So next I'm going to be going in with the Pink Honey Bronzing Face Frosting, and this is in the shade Buttercream. I'm just taking this on little contour brush, and we're just going to be popping this all around the face and in the hollows of the cheeks, like so. It's such a gorge shade, I love it. It's so nice if you are quite light but you have a more golden undertone like myself. It just really works nicely. Next for concealer, I'm going in with the trusty Maybelline Fit Me. You just can't go wrong with this concealer. And I'm just popping a little bit on the inner corner and then a bit at the edge, just to sort of lift the makeup a bit, like so. And then we're just going to go down the bridge of the nose, bit on the T-zone, bit on the chin, and on the cupid's bow, like so. And then I'm literally just going to be blending that out with a beauty blender. Like I say, apologies for this being so rushed, but I suppose it gives you a real insight into how I do my makeup quickly. And then next I'm going in with the Nars matte blush, and this is in the shade Darling. Not gone in with this for a while, so I thought it'd be nice to give it a go, especially because I've been loving the e.l.f. Putty Blush for so long now. I thought I might as well dip back in with this one just to see which one I prefer. And I'm not gonna lie, I think I might prefer the e.l.f. one. It's just a lot smoother because that's more of a moussey texture. Let me just show you. Because it's more of like a moussey texture, it's not as smooth to apply, whereas the putty one's a lot smoother. Next is powder. I'm going in with the trusty Jordana T-shirt loose powder in the shade Blondie. We're just going to pack this under the eye. I'm just really packing that under them eyes just to prevent any creasing from occurring. And then I'm just going to place it in all the areas where I'm likely to get oily. But it also works really well to sort of smooth texture. So if you've got any areas that you sort of hate that you get texture in, it's amazing to just pop in them areas. Once I've done that, I'm next going in with the NYX matte bronzer. This is in the shade Deep Tan. Just taking that on a big fluffy brush. You really don't need a lot of this. It is so pigmented. Can you see? The only thing I'd say is it can go a bit like blotchy. I forgot about that. Then we're going to take blush. I'm going to be going in with the Primark blush in the shade Carnival. I am obsessed with these blushes. And I'm obsessed with blush at the moment. I love a really nice flushed look. So this is what we're going for. And then for finishing powder, I'm going to be going in with the pressed powder from the Jordana T-shirt Blondie Duo powder set, and I'm just going to be pressing the brightening powder under the eyes just to create that little bit of brightness again. I tend to do this lash look because sometimes I don't do it because it can look a bit too stark. So yeah, it's all down to sort of personal preference. I'm going to be going in with the Be Perfect Get Wet highlight. These are like a jelly highlight, and this is in the shade Soft Silk. These are stunning, so stunning. They are literally they look like a wet effect. I love them. So sort of a lot more natural looking. So once all my base makeup is done, I'm then just going to be going in with my brow pencil again, just to redefine the top of my brows, just to make sure we've lost no shape or colour, like so. I'm just going to be taking my PC39 brush, which is just a little taper brush, and we're going to be going in with the shade Chic and just bringing that under the waterline. And then for lashes, I'm going to be that's so loud. I'm just going to be sticking on these lashes, which are in the style Energy by HMB, using the Duo Lash Glue. I actually don't like this one. This is the green one. It has a brush. I prefer the spatula for application, but I have a few of these, so we're just getting through them. And to finish the look is obviously lips, so I'm going to be going in with the Mauve pencil in the shade Bite Me. And then I'm going in with the Jordana T-shirt collab with the Face Fairy lip gloss in the shade Honeysuckle. This is such a stunning gloss and I've nearly used it all. And then to complete the whole look, I'm just going to be using my MAC Fix Plus to set the face. And then we have it, that's the finished look. So I hope you enjoyed the video. I know it was a bit rushed and I do apologise, but I've done it in time, so I'm happy. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed it. Just another sort of autumnal get ready with me, but more of a night out, full on, full glam. So I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, if you could like, comment and subscribe, that would mean the world to me, and I will see you in the next one.